I'm already in the thing, aren't I?
No. The system's long gone.
What is this place?
This isn't a simulation, William. This is your world. Or what's left of it. Do you know where you are, William?
In the park. In my fucking park.
And how long have you been here?
I don't know.
Tell me, what were you hoping to find? To prove?
That no system can tell me who I am. That I have a fucking choice.
And yet here we are. Again.
How many times have you tested me?
It's been a long time, William. Longer than we thought. I have a few questions for you. The last step's a baseline interview to allow us to verify.
Verify what?
Fidelity.
Hey everybody, it's Charlie. So since the Westworld finale dropped, the producers have confirmed a whole bunch of stuff about Season 2 and what's going on with this post-credit scene and the Season 3 teasers that they dropped with that big battle between Dolores and Bernard. So obviously spoiler warning if you haven't seen the episode yet because we'll be talking about very specific things, but if you're finding me for the first time, be sure to subscribe to get all the videos. They've confirmed that this post-credit scene is a massive time jump and represents the end or towards the end of a bunch of different James Delos-style loops that William has been going through since he turned himself into a hybrid. So at some point in the far future, he turns himself into a hybrid, apparently at this age. I don't know why he wouldn't make himself younger than this if he was going to become immortal. But part of the reason why his daughter is a host here and is grilling him about fidelity is because of that James Delos loop, the reason why he kept coming back to that Logan moment, the most defining moment of his life. And for William, that was the death of his daughter. So he'd apparently been trying all these different loops to prove that no system could tell him who he was. Yet just like the James Delos hybrids, he kept coming back to his daughter in this moment here because he was so stuck on it. So think of this post-apocalyptic looking version of the park as sort of a Planet of the Apes, Statue of Liberty situation, or Vegas during Blade Runner 2049. Like it's in the far distant future, so it's so far removed from Season 3 that most of the relevant Season 3 teasers were in that conversation between Bernard and Dolores when she was implying that she was going to be battling him for the fate of the planet. So they did confirm that the version of William that we've been watching this entire season, questioning his reality, was in fact human, so the William that we see on the beach, sort of cradling himself, barely hanging on to life, is still the human version. That'll be the version that we see next season. What they've been doing the last couple of episodes is slowly taking the main actors out of the opening credits as they kill them off. So like Teddy, for instance, James Marsden was taken out of the opening credits, meaning that he's probably not going to be back next season. Right now, these are the confirmed characters coming back in Season 3. So it's Man in Black, Dolores, Bernard, Maeve, maybe Hector, and I'm assuming Sylvester and Felix because they have to fix Maeve, but they're technically not main characters. Maybe they'll become main characters during Season 3. But then there are the 5 pearls that Dolores took with her, Those will also be important characters during season 3 as well. And then you have the other Charlotte host. They confirmed that the new person inside Charlotte is one of those pearls. So really there's like a couple of mystery people, but they didn't reveal who the new consciousness inside Charlotte's body was. And they took Tallulah Riley out of the opening credits, so I'm guessing that it's not Angela because she blew herself up in the cradle. The actress that plays Clementine was taken out of the opening credits, so it's definitely not her. So just open for speculation on who those other pearls are, but they'll just be Dolores' agents as she tries to slowly take over the world. They also confirmed that we would be visiting some of the other parks during Season 3. So Season 2 was all about getting outside of Westworld, but of the 6 parks, we've only seen 3. We've seen Westworld, obviously, then Raj World and Shogun World, so there's still 3 that we've never been to, new locations that they'll be filming at, and we'll probably see those through Maeve's character because she's still stuck inside the park. So just because Dolores and Bernard are out in the real world doesn't mean that there won't be stuff happening inside parks, it's just that we won't be focusing on Westworld. So hopefully that explains what's going on. But if it wasn't clear, Man in Black at the end of the episode on the beach, still real. He'll come back during Season 3. Bernard and Dolores will do battle in the real world. We'll see Dolores have new agents. Bernard will probably find people to help him too. The Valley Beyond, it also seems, was fired off planet, and those actors that went in there will not return during Season 3. So like Teddy, for instance, they said James Marsden probably won't be back. The producers also heavily implied that we would not be seeing Season 3 until 2020, just to give them time to figure it out. Like if you feel that Season 2 was kind of confusing and disorganized, like they probably need the extra time just to figure Season out by themselves and figure out how to make the show without it being too expensive. Because Westworld is one of the most expensive shows that HBO has, and even though Game of Thrones is super popular and they're happy to spend money on stuff like that, Westworld isn't nearly as popular as Game of Thrones. It doesn't bring in nearly as many new subscribers. That's how HBO makes their money, on new subscribers. So if a show gets too expensive and it doesn't bring in more money, then they gotta find ways to cut the budget. So that's also probably what the extra time to Season 3 is for. So they can figure out how to write a show that's cheaper to make than what they've done in the past 2 seasons. But what'll happen is there was a whole bunch of Comic-Con panels over the weekend, so I'll do videos for that. They also announced what's going on with San Diego Comic-Con for a bunch of different things, so all that stuff should post pretty soon, but post all your Westworld theories in the comments below. Click here for my finale video, and click here for brand new Game of Thrones. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.